Man, this angle makes me look so white. Like I'm tripping out. I'm trying to turn down the brightness and, you know, just the backlight, but I just think it's the natural light and just the angle that I'm at, man. But I'm looking like a nightlight right now. You understand me? But anyway, I wanted to get on camera because I wanted to talk about Kaepernick, man. You know, me and Kaepernick, we don't know each other, okay? You know, me and him are 209 natives. We went to the same school together for a brief period of time. But let me just clear the air and say that I don't know the dude. I don't have any type of personal relationship, nor have I ever had a relationship with him. Okay, but given the fact that he is a 209 native, you feel me, he's been holding it down for the lockjaw for longer than I have, and the fact that he is a trending topic right about now, I just felt intrigued to get on the camera and discuss this with y'all. So let's talk about his decision. Okay, his decision was to not stand up during the Star Spangled Banner. Okay, or the national anthem. Right now, that could be, I guess, irritating to people. It can seem as if, you know, he is disrespecting his country, he's disrespecting his culture, he's disrespecting patriotism, okay? And then he made the statement saying that he would not stand for the national anthem because he does not basically co-sign or condone to the behavior of police officers and police brutality and all the oppression that occurs in poor communities. And that really pissed people off. Okay, I don't really know why. I can't understand why it pissed people off. But let's fast forward a little bit, because I saw yesterday he came on camera looking like a fucking caveman and kind of made a public statement in regards to what he's been doing and why he's doing it, saying that, you know, there needs to be more accountability for police officers that do use excessive force and kill innocent people. All right, kill unarmed people. Well, let's not say innocent, but kill unarmed people. You know, basically using excessive force to kill people, and, you know, and then, as he said, getting paid to leave. And, you know, the fact is, most of them do end up having their charges acquitted or dropped. So it's a frustrating situation for a lot of people right now. And then he talked about the military and how he does have respect for the military. However, he rebutted the criticism by saying that the country, to an extent, oppresses people even in the military, and this is something that he feels is incorrect. He's basically making it seem as if, you know, he is just not down with the oppression, period. You know, it doesn't matter if it's you know, at first it was for, you know, African American communities, or excuse me, black and brown communities, you know, with police brutality and all of that. And then he moved on to the military, talking about when veterans come back, they have no support, they have no funds, they have nothing. And they, you know, I mean, I see them, man. I mean, you see them. There is homeless vets with amputated kneecaps and shit, man, asking for change. Best friend is their dog, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not, that's the reality, okay? So let's talk about now, why is everybody up in arms about Kaepernick's decisions, Kaepernick's choice of words, Kaepernick's lack of action, okay? Well, personally, I mean, I don't give a fuck if somebody stands up, sits down, does a fucking cartwheel during the national anthem, because I understand and fully embrace the concept that people have the freedom to do what it is they want to do at any given time. Of course, there's going to be consequences, and of course, that doesn't mean you engage in activities that is going to harm or offend a person or a group of people. Okay? So I don't really care whether or not somebody stands or sits down or any of that. It's not like he was the first person to, it's like the gymnast or the acrobat in the Olympics. She received all sorts of criticism for not putting her hand over her heart during the national anthem. It's, but, I think that people need to really get, their priorities in order on what they are going to emotionally invest themselves in. Okay? Because, if you're mad over a grown man's decision to not stand up during a funky ass national anthem that symbolizes the bloody and graphic and obscene history of this country, okay, then that's your choice, man. Like, if you want to get upset over somebody else's beliefs and attack his character and, say that he's the N-word and, all the stuff that's going on social media right now, it's insane. Especially, I talk to people out in Turlock and they just, kind of, some people, it's like on site right now. If they see Kaepernick, man, got the green light on his ass, and like, unfortunately, when I see people react in such a way, it shows me how strongly they've been indoctrinated to support the flag, support the government, support their concept of what the country is, based on their lack of understanding on how it actually runs and operates. Okay? They're actually supporting the same system that oppresses you and me and black and brown communities, a lot more. Okay? Now, this is not a video for everybody. Okay? This is not a subject that people are gonna fucking agree with or welcome with open arms. But this is the reality. Okay? There is so much corruption on the national, local, and federal government sectors. There is so much just insane behavior. Okay? I mean, I would have to dedicate an entire video to really show people what has been taking place. You want to be part of society, okay, but you do not want to understand society. And somebody like Kaepernick or somebody like me tries to explain society, you reject it. Why? Because you cannot accept that this country, this system is flawed and it's not designed to be fixed. Okay? This system has people so wrapped up in thinking that they need to support or they need to reject people that do not support the oppression, do not support the division, do not support the corruption, And not to say that all government's like that, and not to say that, there's not good things going on in the government, because everything has value. But the fact is, the government and the country of America, not really a country, it's a corporation, but these entities are designed to fail us, okay? Designed to fail us. The people that design social structures, the people that own military, own the financial system, own the police forces, they are always going to win. Okay, period. Why? Because they're too big to fail, y'all. Right? Now, I don't want to get too fucking caught off subject, but I would like to say that, there is going to be more celebrities voicing their opinion on subjects like these. Now, whether it's a publicity stunt, whether it's coming from a place of authenticity, I cannot really pinpoint at this time. And I don't know whether or not Kaepernick's publicist is encouraging him to make these statements, or if he's just going against the grain and saying, no, fuck you, I'm finna say and do what I want. I don't know. If I knew Kaepernick like that, I'd fucking text him and ask him, but I don't. But I don't know what he was thinking, though. I mean, I don't care personally that he came out looking like a fucking caveman on the camera. Okay, I don't personally care, because I don't judge people off how they look. I judge people off what they stand for and what they're talking about and the initiatives that they have in this life. But I'm saying, from the public's perspective, from the audience and the consensus in this country, they will completely disregard what the fuck that gentleman is saying. He could have a PowerPoint presentation with all of the facts and the statistics and the audio files and the video recordings, verifying that what he is talking about is 100% facts. And white America, for lack of better words, will not listen to him based on how he looks. And this is what they're doing right now as well. And that's what they continue to do, is that regardless of how valid or how true somebody's argument may be, they will continue to disregard his points and instead attack his character. And that's actually called an ad hominem, which is probably one of the most common logical fallacies being used around the world. But anyway, I had to get it out, and I know it might have been a little bit too much for some people, but I know that y'all got the message, and I had to kind of voice my opinion on this because, like I said, I felt a little obligated. He's a 209 native. What he does reflect on the region as a whole, and it's a fucking trending topic, man. So I just felt like getting on the camera and sharing my 2 cents on the matter. So she's ready to get out that chair. Alright, y'all. It's Clenz Cozmo, and big things coming soon, man. Bigger things is, wow, I'm excited, but I'll keep everybody in the loop probably within the next week on the news coming up for September. Alright, y'all.